Assalamu alaikum to everyone. This is your instructor Sayyid Fizan Ali, and as you are well familiar that today is our 20th lecture of our YouTube channel, and today's topic of discussion is modifiers. Before starting our today's topic of discussion, I would love to request all of you guys to like, subscribe and share our official YouTube channel with your dear and near ones. Well, let's start our today's topic of discussion, and that is modifiers. चले आए चलते हैं लैपटॉप की स्क्रीन पर. The very first question that arises into our mind, and that is, what are modifiers and how do they function in a sentence? So the answer to this question is modifiers are words, phrases and clauses that affect and often enhance the meaning of a sentence. Modifiers offer detail that can make a sentence more engaging, clearer or specific. The simplest form of a modifier would be an adjective or a adverb. But again, modifiers can come in the form of a phrases and clauses that act like adjectives and adverbs. Here are some examples of the types of the modifiers that writers do use. First one is adjective clause that acts as an adjective. For example, my sister, who is an engineer, works next door. Here, who is an engineer? The dependent clause, one that cannot stand alone and incomplete thought. जैसे कि हमने बात की थी कि आपके independent clauses वो सारे clauses होते हैं जो independent के exist कर लेते हैं, लेकिन dependent clauses आपके कभी भी independent के exist नहीं कर पाते because they depends on other. Adjectival clauses usually begin with a relative pronoun that, which, who, whom, whose, or a relative adverb, where, when, why. Next type is adverbial clause that acts as an adverb. Because I was so tired, I went to bed. अब इसमें देखिए तो because I was so tired इसमें describes the action of going to bed, means it's an action or a working or doing. Second thing is that a trick adverb clauses usually answers the how, when and why of actions. Why did I go to bed? Because I was so tired. Third thing is that adverbial clauses usually begin with subordinating conjunctions, time, after, when, until, soon, before. Condition is if, whether or not provided, in case, unless, cause and effect, because, as, since, so, in order that, now that, in so much as, contrast, so, although, while, whereas, even, though. Demonstrative modifiers. This year, these people, that car, back in those days. यहाँ पर क्लियरली तौर पे यहाँ पर डेमोन्स्ट्रेट किया जा रहा है, जैसे कि दिस ईयर दीज पीपल दैट गॉट बैक इन दोज डेज. डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव पॉइंट्स टू पर्टिकुलर नाउन्स near or far. This and these refers to near noun. That and those refers to far nouns. Come before the noun, they modify. Possessive adjectives determinants जिसे हम कहते हैं. My paper, their happiness, your dogs, his, her, its, ours. Usually used in front of a noun to express possession. Possessive pronouns अब क्या होते हैं कि mine, yours, his, hers, theirs, ours are related, but they usually come after the noun they are expressing possession of. Example, the lunch is mine. Prepositional phrase, the people in the audience roar with laughter. अब इस सेंटेंस में देखिए in the audience adds further meaning to the people. Because modifiers can exist in the form of groups of words, phrases and clauses, it is easy to misplace them in writing, just like adjectives and adverbs needs to be in the correct location with respect to the nouns and verbs to modify. Adjectival and adverbial clauses, prepositional phrases and other modifiers need to be placed such that they correctly modify their intended words, groups of words. Modifiers are 4 common errors writers make when they use modifier. First one is dangling modifiers. After watching the movie, the book still seems better. The adverbial phrase after watching the movie incorrectly modifies the book. This doesn't make sense. Since a book cannot watch a movie, the modifier is dangling because the word is supposed to modify the name of or pronoun for the person who watched the movie is not there. A correction is made here. After watching the movie, he still thinks the book is better. Second mistake that the writer usually made is misplaced modifier. Joe thought about throwing a party for his dad while he walked in the park. Now, three reasons are here. As it is, this sentence says that Joe thought about throwing the party while his dad walked in the park. That doesn't make sense. His dad would not be there and it is unclear. The modifier while he walked in the park is misplaced. Is it referring to Joe or his dad? A correction while he walked in the park, Joe thought about throwing a party for his dad. Next mistake that writers usually make, and that is ambiguous squinting modifiers. Explaining your premises clearly enhances your argument. In this sentence, clearly could modify explaining your premises as in explaining them clearly, or it could modify enhances your argument as in clearly enhancing it. A correction. Explaining your premises will clearly enhance your argument. Well, that's all for today's topic. And if you like our video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our official YouTube channel, English with Professor Fazan, with your dear and near ones. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.